So Richard Simons. Mr. Richard Simons, social worker. Social worker. '67 Epping Road. 67 Epping Road. Very good. Macquarie Park. Macquarie Park. NSW 2113. NSW 2113. So you can write your dash. South winds 2113. So next one is 8 September 2018. 8 September 2018. So 8 September 2018. And dear Mr. Simons, dear Mr. Simons, regarding Sonia Callesina 974, right? No space before comma. No space before comma. No space before comma. No margin space. It should not be up and down like this. It is going inside and outside and inside and outside. So you can see. So it is starting here. Starting here, going in, and going in, going in, and again going in, out, in. So this is not fine. So why don't you take a straight line and write? Straight line. How to write a straight line? I'll show you now. What is a straight line and how to write in a straight line. So a straight line should be like this. So it should start from here and you should write straight like this. Okay. You should write straight like this. So write straight line like this. You cannot write in any other way. So line, you have to start from here. You have to start from here. Okay. You have to start from here. Okay. Okay. So you have to focus on these areas. Be careful. So you have to write in a straight line like this. So be careful. Okay, next one. Okay. I am writing to introduce Miss Sonia Callesina, who has been showed some symptoms such as depression and reluctance during hospitalization. He requires. What is this? He. Why he came here? Your expert service following your discharge today. Why on? On is not needed. On is not needed. Okay. On is not necessary. So why did you write on? I am writing to introduce Miss Sonia Callesina, who has been showed, who has signs and symptoms, who has signs and symptoms, who has signs and symptoms. Who has signs and symptoms. Who has signs and symptoms such as depression and reluctance during hospital. What you are writing actually? Diagnosis is done, and what you are typing inside? Diagnosis is already there. Diagnosed with intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia. This is the diagnosis. Who was diagnosed with intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia? So why don't you write that way? Why do you want to write signs and symptoms? Okay. So you can change this style. No need of I am writing to introduce. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. I am writing to introduce is not necessary. You can avoid this one. You can straight away say Miss Sonia Callesina. Miss Sonia Callesina. Already you have written Sonia above. So here Callesina is enough. Second name. Miss Callesina. Okay. Who was diagnosed with Miss Callesina, who was diagnosed with intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia, who was diagnosed with intestinal obstruction or who underwent surgery or repair, intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia, inguinal hernia, inguinal hernia, comma, requires what? Requires, okay, requires what service? Okay, regular daily visits for counseling and support. Requires regular daily visits for for counseling and support. Counseling and support following the discharge. Okay, back home today. So that's it, back home today. She's discharged home today. Okay, so that's it. Next, Miss Sonia Callesina, who was in, okay, such as she requires, not he, she requires expert service following her discharge today. So we have joined all these things into one sentence here. So Miss Callesina was admitted to hospital on 20 May 2018. This on 20 May 2018, you can take it forward. So you can take it forward on 20 May 2018. M should be capital letter. M should be capital letter. Why did you write small letter? M should be capital letter. On 20 May 2018, comma, Miss Callesina was admitted to hospital with the complaints. With the complaints of lower abdominal pain due to constipation, along with the vomiting and weakness. On X-ray, she was diagnosed with the intestinal obstruction. On X-ray, the X-ray which was ordered revealed she was diagnosed with on X-ray. What do you mean by on X-ray? Okay. So X-ray which was ordered revealed intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia. Okay. So X-ray revealed these things. Okay, fine. So she was diagnosed. Okay. She was diagnosed afterwards because of this dirty field. Okay. So she was diagnosed. Intestinal obstruction and inguinal hernia were diagnosed. That already we have told here now. Okay. Diagnosed. So this is important. What you have to write in the beginning, you have written in the middle. Okay. Therefore, she underwent open bowel surgery and hernia repair on 2nd. So this on 2nd September 2018, you have to bring forward. So whenever date comes, let the date come forward. On 2 September 2018, comma, okay, comma, open bowel surgery and hernia repair were performed, or it is passive voice, or she underwent. Okay, fine, no problem. Post-operatively is one word, no hyphen. Post-operatively is one word, no hyphen. How do you know that? Let us see. Okay, how do you know that? Okay. Right. How do you know that? Let us see here. We have to go to Cambridge Dictionary. Okay. If you go to Cambridge Dictionary, you'll get it. So post-operatively is one word. Post-operatively is one word. So this is post-operatively. Post-operatively is one word. Okay, it is one word. So write only one word. Now why are you writing hyphen? Why are you using hyphen? So post-operatively is one word. Okay, P is capital letter. Okay, there let us keep P capital. Post-operatively, comma. Okay, post-operatively, comma. Post-operatively, post-operatively, comma. Okay. So post-operatively, she was vitally stable. Okay. Post-operatively, she was vitally stable, but she exhibited some problems such as depression and reluctance in eating, as well as childish behavior. She exhibited some problems such as depression. Okay, she exhibited some were noticed. We can say like this. Okay, she exhibited some problems. Okay, vitally stable. Though removed she was post-operatively, though despite 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 being vitally stable, comma, post-operative despite white despite post-operative stability. Okay, okay, or you can say okay, in spite of vital stability. So post-operatively, in spite of vital stability, comma, depression, comma, reluctance, uh, reluctance for diet, for reluctance to eat, okay, and childish behavior have been noticed. So that's it. Take beautiful picture. See going up and down. Post-operatively, in spite of vital stability, depression, reluctance to eat, and childish behavior have been noticed. Okay, take neat picture so that everything can come fine. Okay, then next is on subsequent days, even though she was allowed to mobilize, she was not getting out of bed. Uh, on subsequent days, on the subsequent days, on the subsequent days, on the subsequent days, even though she was allowed to mobilize, even though mobilization was possible, even though mobilization was possible, even though mobilization was possible. Okay, right. Even though mobilization was possible, comma, okay, she was not willing to get out of bed. Apart from that, don't use the sentence apart from that. Don't use. Just now I have already shown in the previous letter. Apart from that. Okay. I don't know whether it is there on screen still. Okay, yeah. So here, avoid the words apart from that. Here, words to avoid. List of connectors that you have to avoid in your OET letter writing. So apart from that, avoid that. Okay. You must avoid. And but also then starting with and starting with but starting with also starting with then firstly secondly thirdly finally furthermore moreover apart from that this meanwhile later on hence thereafter thus these all these words try to avoid these words. She had less interest in grooming and personal hygiene, mood swings, feeling loss of hope of life, loss of hope of life. Okay. Hopelessness. Hopelessness, you can say. Loss of hope means hopelessness in life. Also, lack of communication and refusal to medication. Okay, non-compliance to medication. A dietary regimen, you can say. Non-compliance. Non-compliance to medication and dietary regimens. Dietary regimens have been noticed or observed. Okay, all these things have been observed. Okay, lack of interest. Okay, personal hygiene. Okay, mood swings. So hopelessness. So you can write a dot next to hopelessness, comma, then disinterest. Okay, negligence in grooming and personal hygiene. So self-neglect. Okay, hopelessness. Then you can all these things you can say. So and non-compliance have been noticed. All these things have been noticed. Miss Callesina is a widow, lives alone at home. Miss Callesina is a widow and lives alone at home. Okay, and lives alone at home. She has a daughter, but who is unable. She has a daughter. She has a daughter who is unable to look after her because of her personal sickness. Okay, you can say who is. She has a daughter who is unable to look after her. She is a known case of diabetic. Okay, she is a known case of diabetic. So you can say she has had a diabetes for the last how many years like that, and hypertension for the past 10 years. So let us see the case notes. Diabetes and hypertension. Okay, so she has had diabetes and hypertension for the last 10 years. Okay. And osteoporosis for 5 years. Okay. So you can write all of them together. She has had osteoporosis, comma, diabetes mellitus, and hypertension for the last 5, 10 and 10 years respectively. So she has had osteoporosis, diabetes mellitus, and hypertension for the last 5, 10, and 10 years respectively. That is how you have to write. Okay, finished. All this is one sentence. Next one. It would be greatly appreciated if you could visit her daily for counseling and support. Encourage her to participate in social groups to avoid her loneliness. What is the spelling of loneliness? What is the spelling of loneliness? Okay, right. Encourage her. Okay, it would be greatly appreciated if you could visit. Okay. Uh, okay. So, right. Loneliness. It would be greatly appreciated if you could visit her daily. No need of all these things. Okay. Regular daily visits for counseling and support, comma. Encouragement to participate in social groups, provide loneliness, comma. And promoting to communicate with neighbors are extremely recommended. So like that you have to say. Right. So all these things you can tell. How you can say, based on the aforementioned circumstances, based on the above mentioned circumstances, comma, uh, regular visits for counseling, okay, regular social worker visits, okay, regular visits for counseling and support, okay, comma, participation in uh, help groups, social help groups, okay, to avoid loneliness and communication with the neighbors, communication with the neighbors, okay, okay, regular, okay, communication with neighbors are would be profoundly beneficial for Miss Callesina. Okay. Please note that. But why please note that? What is this? Please note, please note. That means others are not to be noted or what? Why only this one should be noted? She has a follow-up. No, this is wrong sentence. Okay. Uh, uh, an appointment, an appointment, an appointment, an appointment. Okay, an appointment. Okay, an appointment for follow-up with a psychologist. An appointment for follow-up with the psychologist, okay, on 25 August. Actually, this is wrong, okay, because it's already, okay. See here, this is which September, the written September, you remember, 8th September. How can they go back? Maybe September only, okay. Uh, Psychologist on, okay, Yes, you. Yeah, tell me. Okay, carry on. Message. End the section, message. Okay. So, right, an appointment for follow-up. Okay. On 25/9 maybe, not 25/8, 9, 25/9. Because after discharge, Newtown Hospital is one word, not two words. Mistakes are there in this. Okay. An appointment for follow-up with the psychologist on 25 September maybe. Okay, same month after 15 days or after 10 days, maybe. Okay, now this is 8th. So 8 September. So 25 means maybe after 18 plus 25, 2 weeks. Okay, on 25 September 2022. Okay. Okay. On 21 September at Newtown Hospital. At Newtown Hospital. Okay, and has been scheduled. Okay, so like that you have to write. Okay, this is here itself in the previous sentence, right here itself. If you have further queries, do not hesitate to contact me. Where is please here? Here you did not write please. Where it is required, you did not write please. Okay. So this one it will have to, I don't know. So next time send a need page. Okay, so that I can follow. Okay. If you have further queries, uh, if you require any additional information, okay, that is better. Do not, please, here you did not write please, here it is more important. Please do not hesitate to contact me. Hesitate, E is not very clear. Okay, please do not hesitate to contact me. Then next one is, that's okay, yours sincerely. Why comma space before comma? Don't put space before comma. Okay, registered nurse, Newtown Hospital. Okay, fine. So that is the letter for you. I have corrected, edit, more, take a snapshot. Okay, select all, copy selected graphic, and I am putting in the Telegram channel. Okay, where is Telegram channel? Okay, here it is. Okay, 1, and next one, page number 2. Select all, copy selected graphic. Okay, next one is this is Nimmimol, Babu, Control C. Okay, yeah, right, Nimmimol, Babu, Control V. Sonia, Callesina. I've sent in the Telegram channel. You can take from there. Hello, Nimmi, is that clear for you? Hello, Nimmi.
Yes, sir.
Is that clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Or everything you cannot digest on one single day. Slowly, you will understand everything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is enough for today. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dear. Take care. Bye bye. Are you happy with
Okay,
the
thank you,
feedback
sir.
or no?
Yes, I am happy.
You don't want this much correction, no? Do you want me to reduce?
No, no problem.
Is it okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, then take care. Bye bye.